Hey there guys, and welcome to episode 2 of Ocarina of Time Randomizer, the first series on my main channel, and, well, I was on my way to Lake Hylia, and while I was on my way there, I remembered that there is a chest right here that we can open. And it was just a blue rupee, oh well. Things have been kind of crazy for me during the day, because, well, there was some... I was supposed to go to an indoor golf on the day that I'm recording this, but they were, like, closed, and I did not know about that until I got there, which was quite unfortunate. And, like, I actually did start the recording for this episode, and there was some guy that walked by, well, some guy that just rang the doorbell, and I was like, well, who could that be? Oh, the Minuet of Forest, so we can warp to the Sacred Forest Meadow whenever we want to, but I'm on my way to Lake Hylia. Just some guy that just came by, just rang the doorbell, and I hurried downstairs to see what it was about. We're also going to go ahead and check out whatever is in this hole. Oh, I think I let go too early. I wonder if I need to just stand in place. That might be the safer bet. Well, maybe not really all that much safe, because I'm gonna have to take away some energy of mine, but it isn't too much. It's not so bad. Yeah, some guy just rang my doorbell. He was leaving as I came downstairs. Not gonna say what it was that he wanted, but man. Yeah, and as I'm recording this, my neighbor's dogs are barking. I think that this guy also knocked on the door on all of these places. Like, he was actually a nice guy. It's just that I was not interested in what he wanted to tell me. And considering that I just started doing the recording here, I just was not that interested. And here we are at Lake Hylia, where I've been trying to get to for about almost 3 minutes now. Well, nearly 3 minutes. And we are going to go to the Scarecrow and play a song for him. Oh wait, did I have free Scarecrow song on? I don't know, but anyway. Yeah, I have it be the Goron Lullaby, because I've been watching Josh Bazooker, I'll put his actual name up on the screen. It's Josh something, but can't quite remember what his last name is. I do apologize for that. I'm apologizing to him, by the way. And also, for once, I have quick pause. Yeah, sometimes I do, a lot of the times I don't. Usually it may take, like, a couple seconds, and it's just a white screen for a couple of seconds before I actually get to the pause menu. I am not sure what I need to do to have it be quick pause all the time, or if there is even anything that I can do. Or if there was something that I did different from the usual times, or if it just decides to do it randomly. Alright. And I'm not interested in flying back to Castle Town with him. I just wanted him off this gravestone. And we're gonna be talking to a couple of business scrubs. Oh, wait a minute, I don't have Scrub Sanity on. Well, may as well buy what they have anyway, just in case. It might be super helpful. Oh, yeah, I can't buy it from me right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. Because I totally forgot that I don't have Scrub Sanity on for the seed. Too bad the sun is rising, because I could totally get the Gold Skullulas over on that island over there. But, oh well. Just gonna go ahead and swim as fast as I can to the entrance of Zora Domain. I mean, I could have just did that totally straight away. Oh, I see. I was gonna see what the item in place of Rudo's bottle was, but it's a huge rupee, but I don't have the adult's wallet right now, so I'm gonna save that for later. Speaking of rupees, I don't know if I've mentioned this in the last episode, but if you have Shop Sanity on, it unlocks a Tycoon wallet, which is an extra big wallet that is not accessible to get in the base game normally. You can only get it if you have... Well, you can't get it by any means in the normal game unless you use a cheat code or something. But in the randomizer, if you have Shop Sanity on, it unlocks the Tycoon wallet. And what the Tycoon wallet is that it lets you carry up to 999 rupees, which is quite ironic, as I've seen, well, some videos in the past, like long before I even joined YouTube, I've seen videos that people have made that showed them with a wallet that lets them carry 999 rupees, and I'm like, how are they able to do that? And, well, it's because they use a cheat code. And I also have Zora Fountain open from the start, so we could go to Jabu Jabu's belly right now if we wanted to. On second thought, I don't think we can because we don't have the slingshot yet. And I think that in order for us to get further into the dungeon, we need to have the slingshot as it opens the first door. But we can't do that right now, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to wait on that. I mean, maybe I could use the one bomb shoot I have to unlock it, but I only get one chance at that, and I messed up my chance with the Deku stick. What a bummer. Kind of wish I spoke to that other business scrub. Yeah, well, I'm not sure if he would have Deku sticks. Maybe the Zora shop is Deku sticks? No. They do have Deku nuts, but that's not what I want. And they do have a fish, though it's quite expensive, and I don't even have enough rupees anyway, or even a wallet that lets me carry that much. And plus, I could just get a fish for free. I remember I spoke to that Zora in the shop. Like, not the one that is at the shopping desk. It's that other Zora. Like, if you talk to him, he will say, I want to buy a fish, but they are so expensive. My only choice is to go and catch a fish out in the domain. And that is a good point. Why doesn't he just pick out a fish from the domain? Why buy one for 200 rupees when you can get one for free? I guess that just kind of shows how sometimes in the world people can overcharge you just because they can. Like, for no real reason. It's kind of like over at some casinos, they can overcharge you with a room, you know, to stay the night. Like, they can charge you, like, over $200. So, that's just kind of a, what's the point in doing it? Oh, the boomerang! I wonder, could we use the boomerang to get into Jabu Jabu's belly? I am not entirely certain. However, we don't have an empty bottle right now. We do have bottles, but not empty ones. And I don't want to use the items in the bottles because they would be useless to us, because one bottle has a green potion, and what the green potion does is that it restores my magic meter, which I don't have at the moment. And the other bottle contains a big Poe, which is part of the Poe trading quest. I think there is a setting for being able to make it random as to how many Poes you need to collect, but I don't know if I selected that for this seed. I don't think I have. And we got all of the rupees, and the Zora who was running the game is something nice for us. But I really can't believe that we need to walk all the way from the bottom of the fall and walk all the way back up at the top to get our prize. Like, wouldn't it have been easier if we just got the prize from the bottom? Yeah, it's kind of like when Josh, whatever his last name is, also known as Really Frickin' Clever, had done his 64 Things Wrong With series, one of the jokes was, "Can't you drop the prize down here?" Which is a good point. Why didn't the Zora just drop the prize down there? That made no sense whatsoever. I was thinking of maybe going to Zora Fountain anyway, so we could maybe go see the Great Fairy, but I remembered that we don't have Zelda's Lullaby, so we can't do that right now. So it kind of looks like until we find something that allows us access to Jabu Jabu's belly, I think that Zora's domain is pretty much off the table for the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and warp to the Sacred Forest Meadow and see what Saria has to give me. And what's funny is that basically there's a prize for both young Link and adult... Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Saria's not here right now because I have not triggered that yet. Man, I totally forgot about that. But maybe there's something for us in the Lost Woods. Actually, I'm not certain if there is anything for us in the Lost Woods. For us to get at the moment. Oh, wait a minute. There's this chest right here, which I need to kill the Wolfos. I'm gonna use the Deku stick that I have. Yep, easy peasy. Although, that just opens up the gate right there, but we were just there! We were just there! Although, wait a minute, can I do this one right now? Okay, well, let's see. I have Din's Fire, but I don't have the Magic Meter, so I don't think that I can use that. And I think the Deku Nuts and Boomerang only stuns enemies. Let me check to be sure. Yeah, it only stuns them, so we can't kill these guys right now. So we're gonna have to come back. I'm gonna quickly save the game because, as you may know, sometimes if I leave the Lost Woods, it crashes the game. I don't know why it does that, but it does. I mean, sometimes it doesn't, but it does a lot of the time. Okay, well this time it didn't do it, but it has done it before. So I guess I was just lucky that time. Here's another patch of soil that we can patch, or plant the beans in. Now we are in Kakariko Village. I sped up the emulator so that it would be nighttime. And with the Boomerang, I can now go ahead and just kill some Gold Skullulas. Okay, I think I got that one already. But what are some that I have not gotten? Let me see if I can find any. I haven't gotten the one up there, but it's going to be hard for me to reach, since I'm out of the Bonju. Did I get this one? No, I have not gotten it, so we can get this one. Okay, I'm going to throw these pots. Hopefully they have some useful items in them, besides rupees. And they did not. Yeah, there's a Gold Skulltula right there, but I can't reach it with the Boomerang, so that one is off limits for now. But a Gold Skulltula that I was not able to kill in the last episode, that I can kill now, is the one in the graveyard. So we're going to go to the graveyard and get that one. And while we are doing this, something that I'm going to also add on is that it has come to be the time of the year where my hands probably, or my right hand in particular, will probably start jumping a little bit from the cold, which is why I very often need to warm my hand up extra warm in order for it to not do that. Because I've been working on drawing some pictures, and there have been cases in which I may accidentally double-click, and a lot of the times I am like, I didn't tell you to do that! Don't stop unless I tell you to! Yeah, like, sometimes I may blame my computer on it, but I think that my hand just jumping around a bit, out of control, is the real issue. But still, it is quite aggravating. And speaking of drawings, I had, not too long ago, done a drawing of a couple Zelda characters if they were animals. Like, I've done 2 characters. I've done Link, and I've done another character who's not in this game, but is in Majora's Mask. And that's the reception lady at the mayor's residence from Majora's Mask. I've done a picture that shows her as a fox and Link as a mouse. I wanted to do like a picture that showed her as a predator type animal and Link as a prey, and in this case, I made Link a mouse and the reception lady a fox. Yeah, because I actually think that she looks really good as a fox compared to how good she looks as a human. I'm not sure if I will do that for other Zelda characters, although if you have any suggestions on what kinds of animals I could make each of the characters, do let me know. I may actually do more characters like that. And real quickly, I'm going to hurry on to Lon Lon Ranch, because there are some Gold Skullulas that I can get over there, and I think there are some other prizes that I can also get over there, hopefully. I needed to hurry here before it became daytime, because the Skulltulas do not appear during the day, at least most of them don't. There are a lot that only come out at night. Yeah, like, I think I remember, like, for the first couple of times that I played Ocarina of Time, I would sometimes come to Lon Lon Ranch, like, about a minimum of 2 times while I'm still young Link. First, to get the milk bottle from Talon and the song from Epona, and then another time for getting the Gold Skullulas. But in my casual Ocarina of Time Let's Plays that aren't randomizers, in more recent years, I've just decided to wait until after I finish Jabby Jabby's Belly before coming to Lon Lon Ranch, so I can do everything here at once. Okay, well, there's one more Gold Skulltula that I need to get in this area, and then we can move on. Not sure if I'm going to start any dungeons in this episode, but I do at the very least want to get one good item. Oh, I did not mean to press that. And I was in the process of killing that bird, that gway, I think that's what they are called, before they hit me, but I wasn't given enough time. I just really hate when I try to stop an enemy from hitting me, but I'm not given enough time to do so. Alright, so we've gotten 10 gold Skulltula tokens, which means we can now get whatever prize is in store for us at Kakariko Village. I'm going to speed up the emulator for this. Alright, now here we are in Kakariko Village, and I'm on my way to get the first prize from the House of Skulltula. And it was a heart piece. All that work for a heart piece. Nothing progressive. Here we are in Gerudo Valley. I did speed up the emulator again, and we can get another Skulltula here. It won't be much, but at least it'll be the first step in getting the next prize from the House of Skulltula. Though, something that is unfortunate is that sometimes there are cases in which you don't even get one good prize from the House of Skulltula. Like, I think I remember seeing someone do a seed where all of the prizes from the House of Skulltula were all junk prizes. There wasn't even one that was actually good. Although the heart piece was not too bag, but when I say junk items, I'm talking about items like arrow refills, or just rupees, or bomb bag refills, or maybe also Gold Skulltula tokens. You know, just other Gold Skulltula tokens. Because there are some seeds that do that, where they do give you Gold Skulltula tokens for getting Gold Skulltula tokens. But that's not the case for this seed, because I've set it to where the Gold Skulltula tokens are not mixed into the randomizer. They are only found in their usual places. But in a future randomizer Let's Play, I am going to make a setting to where they will have the magic, well, they will have the Gold Skulltula tokens be mixed into the randomizer, so it's possible to find them in other locations, besides just in their usual spot, where you get a Gold Skulltula token for killing one. And of course, now that we do have the boomerang here, we can now kill both of these Gold Skulltulas. Although, can we also go to the fishing pond? I think that you can do that, so I'm gonna go and do that. I think that originally it only lets you fish here if you have the Kikiri sword, and if you don't have it, then it doesn't let you fish. But I think that they did update the randomizer so that you can go in here even without the Kikiri sword. Yeah, I think that for some reason in the base game, it checks to see if you have the Kikiri sword or the Master Sword, because normally you're supposed to have those things when you enter here, since you get Kikiri's sword in Kikiri Forest, and you can't even leave Kikiri Forest until after you have beaten the Deku Tree. So by the time you arrive here, in the normal game, you always have the Kikiri sword, because the game does not allow you to leave well, it does not allow you to enter the Deku Tree, which allows you to exit the forest if you manage to beat it. I think they've made the fishing minigame slightly easier in the randomizer, although I've seen some videos for the randomizer where they have the fish hook on pretty quickly. I'm not sure if that's the version that I have here, or... Yeah, I think the guy said 6 pounds. I think we need to catch an even bigger fish than just 6 pounds. Yeah, this fishing minigame is quite annoying, I have to say, but in the base game at least, it's like optional, it's not part of the main quest, like, you don't need to absolutely beat it in order to get further into the game. Although the fact that you do in Twilight Princess just was kind of a bother, because there are 2 scenarios where you need to fish in order for you to progress further into the game, and those would include at the start of the game in Ordon Village, and another when you need to get that Reek fish in order to get to the Snow Peak Ruins. Okay, we learned the Sun Song. So, we're done here. Well, until we become Adult Link. Okay, and with the Sun Song, we can turn day into night and night into day, so I'm gonna go and do that. It's funny how, when I play the song, actually play the song, it's like Malon's voice, but when the song is played back, it's the normal note. Okay, so we got 12 Gold Skulltula tokens, and we just need to find 8 more to get the next prize. Not sure if I will get them all in this episode, but it's a start. Alright, now we got 13 tokens. And now I'm back in the graveyard. Wow, 2 graveyard trips in 1 episode. What are the odds? I'm gonna save here just in case. Now I'm going to go and unlock this. And I'm going to play the Sun Song. This should make a chest appear. I hope I don't have to kill that re-dead, because I have no means of doing so right now. Okay. Now... Alright, come on, please. Just let me have the chest. I don't have any way to kill the re-dead. Yes, thank you! Thank you! And it's bomb chews! Well, at least now I have more ways of blowing things up. So I'm going to go and do that. I'm going to find all sorts of different grottos that are covered up by boulders and use them to get whatever it is they have. I'm not going to be doing this hole right here because they have re-deads in them, and unlike that last one, I do need to kill them in order to get the prize that they have. So that one we're going to hold off for a later time. I don't think that you can kill them with bomb chews, or at least I've never gotten them killed with bomb chews. I don't even think that you can even kill them with bombs at all, let alone bomb chews. Alright, so here's this first hole that we're going to open up and get a prize inside. And this chest has a red rupee. Well, we're 20 rupees richer, but it wasn't a terribly good prize. Now there's this grotto. And what's the prize here? Oh, that's a blue rupee. I'm not going to bother with this one. Now I'm going to try to get whatever is in this box right here. Normally this is a heart piece, but I hope that it's something different. Alright, what is it? No, it's a heart piece. Yeah, it was a heart piece. That's what's normally found in that spot, but I was hoping for something a bit more progressive, and did you see that cuckoo? It's just flying. Or just floating. I said flying, but no, floating. Because chickens cannot fly. Here we are in the windmill area, the place that calls itself question mark. And I see a note. That must be the Serenade of Water, although it's really only going to help us to get... Well, just really going to help us to open up another shortcut, but I'm going to try to get it anyway. I think that you can get this with the boomerang. I don't think I've ever tried that, but I'm going to try it right now. Because I've seen other people do it, so it must be possible. Yep, we did it! Serenade of Water. Not that helpful for us, but I'm willing to take it. Did I get the Skulltula in this tree already? No, I haven't. Yeah, I think I may know what this episode's gonna be called. What I'm gonna do now is check that hole up there, and I think there's also another Skulltula that I could get, or is that only as Adult Link? I think it's only as Adult Link, but I'm gonna check it out anyway, because it's still nighttime by then. Okay. Nope, it's not there. I guess it's just for Adult Link. Alright. I think that I will end off the episode right here, regardless of what this prize is. And it's a heart. Oh boy. Well, guys, I wasn't able to accomplish much of anything. I'm just gonna go ahead and stop recording now, and do a couple of things that I want to do, such as make some videos that I've had planned for a while. They might already be out by the time you're watching this, but for now, I'm just gonna end off right here. So, here are a couple more screenshots on the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Discord with the randomized text. So, there's that, end of the video. And I hope that you enjoy them, and hopefully the next episode will have much better things for us to find. Like, the things that we're missing in order for us to progress would probably be the fairy slingshot, the magic meter, and something else. Oh, and Zelda's Lullaby. That's another item that I really want to be able to find. But hopefully we'll find one of those in the next episode. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Woohoo!